Hello, my name is Denis Fedorov, and in this video I am going to tell you about genders in Russian language. When you start learning Russian grammar, the first part of speech will be noun. In this video I will explain you everything you need to know about genders and teach you to define gender of the noun. In the description to this video you may find how to download the PDF of that stuff that I use in this video, the rule and the list of common nouns. So look in the description. Let's start. Both Russian and English nouns are divided into three groups known as genders. These groups are masculine, he, feminine, she, and neuter, it. There is a significant difference in determining the gender of the noun in English and Russian languages. Here are examples. In Russian, literally, stone is he, water is she, sky is it, house is he, bridge is he, road is she, and so on. So we say, камень он большой, and literally it is translated, this stone he is big. Вода она холодная. The water, she is cold. Дерево, оно высокое. The tree, it is tall. So I called the stone he and the water she. That is the difference between Russian and English in terms of genders. In English, those objects have neuter gender, but in Russian most of them have feminine or masculine gender. It is important to say here that we do not mean that water is a woman and stone is a man. It's just the way we talk. Here is the rule how to define the gender. We define gender by the ending of the word. If the word ends on these letters, consonant, и краткая, and soft sign, it has masculine gender. If it ends on these letters, a, ya, soft sign, it has feminine gender. If it ends on these letters, o, ye, mya, it has neuter gender. That's how this rule works. Do not try to remember it right now. Soon we will use these rules in practice. However, to this rule there are exceptions and specifications. For all genders, the exceptions are the same. They are names and objects. First, about names. Actually, if the name is a female name, it means that it has feminine gender. If the name is a male name, it means that its gender is masculine. No rules work here. That's why I put names into exceptions unit. It's also important to mention here the diminutive form of names. Mikhail, Misha, Pavel, Pasha, Alexander, Sasha. They may look as female names, but they are just masculine names in their diminutive form. Objects. Nouns may have, for example, feminine ending, but in fact to be masculine. Дедушка, grandfather, дядя, uncle, papa, dad, мужчина, man. These words have feminine ending but masculine meaning. This situation is rather rare, and these four words are the most common for this situation. Next, let's talk about these two specifications to the rule. The first one says, nouns that end on soft sign can be feminine and masculine. Until you get skill in detecting gender, you should use statistical rule. Treat to this noun as feminine, because 75% of the nouns ending on soft sign are feminine, so you have a significant chance to be right. It means that when you meet a noun ending on soft sign and you don't know the gender, consider this word to be feminine. So learn the gender if you meet a noun ending on soft sign. But if you don't have such possibility, then use this statistical rule. The second specification says, if the noun ends on ya, it belongs to female gender, but if it ends on mya, it belongs to neuter gender. So if you see the word ending on ya, it belongs to feminine gender, but if there is a letter m before ya, it belongs to neuter gender. It is rather rare situation, and the most common word for it is время, time. Now let's get some practice. On the screen you see the PDF that I've mentioned before. On the left side is a rule and on the right side is a list of common nouns. Let's use the rule and define these nouns' genders. The first word is autobus, bus. Its last letter is S. It is a consonant. That's why this word autobus has masculine gender. The second word is business. Its last letter is also S. It is a consonant, that's why this word business has masculine gender. Brat, brother. Its last letter is T. It is a consonant, that's why this word brat has masculine gender. Вещь, thing. Its last letter is soft sign. Words that have soft sign as their last letter may belong to masculine or feminine gender, but according to our statistical rule, we treat to this noun as feminine if we are unsure about the gender of this noun. And we are actually right, the statistical rule works here. So, вещь is feminine. Вид, kind. Its last letter is D, which is a consonant. So, this word has masculine gender. Вода, water. Its last letter is A, so this word belongs to feminine gender. And so on and so on. That's how the rule works. Well, I hope this video helped you in your learning Russian. Take the PDF, print it out and go through the process of defining the gender of most common nouns. Develop your skill and move further. Good luck!